there, beautiful people. Welcome back to English Podcast for You. I'm your host, Maria, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. And guess what? I'm not alone. My amazing friend Jack is joining me again.
Hey everyone, it feels great to be here. I always love our chats, Maria. They're honest, real, and full of good vibes.
Aw, thank you. And today's topic is one that I think everyone can relate to. Confidence. We're going to open up about the moments we felt shy, nervous, or insecure, and how we learned to build real confidence step by step.
Yeah, because let's be honest, no one is born confident. It's something we learn, and sometimes it's something we fight for.
Exactly. People see someone smiling, speaking clearly, or walking tall, and they think, wow, that person's so confident. But what they don't see is the journey behind it, the fears, the failures, and the effort it takes to believe in yourself.
That's so true. Confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about being brave enough to take action even when you're afraid.
You know, Jack, when I think about confidence, I remember a time when I had none. It was right after I finished university. I was so nervous about finding my first job. I got an interview for a position I really wanted. It was in a big company, and I spent hours preparing.
Oh, I can imagine the pressure. But wait, when you said I had none, that's a great expression. It means you didn't have any confidence at all. Zero.
Exactly. I was completely unsure of myself. I didn't believe I could do well.
Yes, it's emotional too. It shows you were feeling empty of confidence at that moment.
Yeah, I remember sitting in the waiting room that day. My hands were cold, my heart was racing, and I kept repeating in my head, "Don't mess this up, Maria. Please don't mess this up." I was so focused on being perfect that I forgot to breathe.
That sounds intense.
It really was. When I finally walked into the interview room, the man looked at me. Very serious, no smile. My voice was shaking, and I could feel my cheeks getting warm. I tried to smile, but it felt forced. I started answering his questions, but I could hear how nervous I sounded. My words weren't coming out smoothly, and in my head I just kept thinking, "You're ruining it. You're not confident enough."
Oh, that's the worst. When your own thoughts start working against you.
Exactly. And the more I thought about how nervous I was, the more nervous I became. But then I remembered something my teacher once told me. Fake it till you make it. So I took a deep breath, looked up, and tried to act confident, even though I wasn't feeling it at all.
That's such a good strategy.
It really helped. I slowed down, smiled genuinely this time, and started talking about my passion, something that truly excites me. Suddenly, I wasn't thinking about the man's serious face anymore. I was focused on what I loved. And you know what? By the end of the interview, he actually smiled back.
Wow, that's a great turnaround.
Yeah, I didn't get that job. But when I walked out of that building, I realized something. Confidence doesn't come from people's reactions. It comes from how you handle yourself, even when things don't go perfectly. That day, I learned to believe in myself a little more.
That's such a beautiful lesson. You didn't lose that day, you grew.
Exactly. Every experience, even the uncomfortable ones, can teach us to be stronger. So, Jack, have you ever had a moment like that? When you had to push yourself to be confident?
Oh, definitely. I used to be terrified of speaking in public. Like, really terrified. In school, whenever I had to present something, my heart would pound, and I'd look at the floor instead of the audience.
I can totally imagine that.
One day my teacher told me, Jack, if you want to grow, you have to step out of your comfort zone. I didn't really understand what that meant back then. But later, I joined a small debate club, even though it scared me to death.
Wow, that's brave.
Yeah, the first time I spoke, my hands were literally shaking. I forgot half of what I wanted to say. But the people there were supportive and they told me, hey, you did great for your first time. That small encouragement gave me a spark. I kept going back every week, and little by little, my fear started to fade.
That's amazing. It's like confidence grows one small step at a time.
Exactly. You don't wake up one day feeling confident. You become confident through repetition, through failing, and through trying again.
I love that. And I think that's what many people forget. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a habit.
Yes. And here's the thing. People think confident people never feel nervous, but that's not true. Even confident people still feel fear sometimes. The difference is they take action despite it.
Right. Confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about saying, I'm scared, but I'll do it anyway.
Exactly. And it's also about the way you talk to yourself. I used to be so harsh with myself. Like, if I made a mistake, I'd say, you're terrible at this. But over time, I learned to practice positive self-talk. Now I say things like, you're learning. It's okay to make mistakes.
Yes. The way we speak to ourselves matters so much. Sometimes we're our own biggest enemies. But when we change our inner voice, everything outside starts to change too.
That's true. And you know, confidence isn't about being loud or showing off. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are and being okay with it.
Yes. Confidence is quiet. It's calm. It's the steady belief that you can handle whatever comes your way.
Beautifully said, Maria.
Of course, now let's go over a few powerful phrases we've used today. Ones that you can practice in your own life.
All right. The first one is believe in yourself. Means trust your abilities even when things feel difficult.
Next one. Step out of your comfort zone. Means do something new or challenging that helps you grow.
Then we have fake it till you make it. Means act confident and positive, even if you don't feel that way yet, because eventually it becomes real.
And one more. Positive self-talk. Means speak kindly and encouragingly to yourself instead of criticizing your every move. So, beautiful people, if you're listening right now and you feel shy, nervous, or unsure of yourself, please remember this. Confidence doesn't mean being perfect. It means showing up anyway.
Yes. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to take the first step. Speak up, raise your hand, share your idea. Every small step makes you stronger.
Exactly. Confidence grows when you face your fears and keep going, even if you fall a few times.
So this week, try something that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Maybe start a small conversation in English, give a short presentation, or try something new that scares you a little.
And remember, you don't need anyone's permission to believe in yourself. You're enough exactly as you are.
Yes, you are. And the world needs your voice, your energy, your ideas, you.
Thank you so much for listening, beautiful people. You'll find a PDF in the description. You can read it out loud and practice shadowing with the text. And of course, all the new vocabulary and motivational phrases we talked about today are there too.
Keep growing, keep shining, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself.
See you next time on English Podcast for You. And until then, stay confident, my friends. Bye.